We talk numbers at all in terms of like income? Are you comfortable sharing any of that?
Sure, I don't care.
What is the whole brand make in a month or in a year?
I mean, No Jumper might bring in $1 million a month.
Wow.
And then Plug
Holy
Talk,
crap.
not quite as much, but in the ballpark.
Alright, so boom. You just heard Adam discussing on the Stephan podcast that he makes $1 million a month from his No Jumper page. Polo G then had this to say on Instagram. In part, that's why certain platforms you're invited to as a rapper or entertainer you should charge for, because we helping them build their platforms. We get paid from everything but that. So in summary, Polo G was saying that artists should start getting paid when going on certain platforms, seeing how they making all the money from it. So then you had the YouTuber helloyassine make a video explaining that Polo G was hating. This what he had to say.
He's never said this until Adam22 said how much No Jumper makes. And when Adam22 is referring to this, he said specifically No Jumper. So it's not anything to do with any like adult stuff that he's involved with. I think Polo G saw that and he said, yo, these guys getting this kind of money? This is more than rapper money. I don't know if, I'm not saying Polo G makes less than that.
The way I see it though is if Adam and No Jumper are getting paid directly from the views, and the views are there in part because of the interviews, the rapper, entertainers, whoever the guests are, that they be compensated. helloyassine argument was they are being compensated by going on his platform because it's so big, and they have the potential to turn a couple No Jumper fans into their fans. However, an argument can be made that majority of the views from a famous guest are gonna already be their fans. Now, does No Jumper have their own following? Of course, but you can't say that it's mutually beneficial when a famous guest goes on his platform, they talk for an hour or so, and the famous guest walks away with picking up followers who then check their music out, who then maybe become a fan, versus Adam making 20,000 or however much that first month, and then not even counting the money he makes each and every month from that video. That is not mutually beneficial in any way, because one benefit way more than the other. Actually, it is mutually beneficial. It's mutually beneficial like pimping and hoeing. The hoe do all the work and the pimp takes all the money. That's the only way. Just because something's mutually beneficial doesn't mean it's right or both parties are benefiting evenly from it. You know who understood that? Dame. This is what Adam had to say about Dame Dash when he got him on No Jumper.
Paid Dame Dash for this interview. Now, it wasn't much. It was $500, but I paid $500. It was weird because my publicist is going back and forth with his connect, whatever it is. And the publicist or the connect is like, yeah, is this a paid interview? And my publicist asked me, she's like, what am I supposed to say when people ask that? And I said, say no, say it's not paid. And so she said that, and then they come back to her and they say, we're gonna need $500 for his haircut and his driver. That was what they specified. Now, we thought this was pretty hilarious after, because like his haircut, like he literally does not have a hair on his head.
Now ask yourself, why was Dame so pressed to get paid? Did Dame need the $500? Or did Dame peep game and was like, well, I'm about to sit down and talk with you for an hour or however long. You're going to put it on your page. You're going to get paid from all the views on your page, and I get nothing from it. Now, mind you, this is Dame, who always talking about being a man, his ownership, and being your boss, not asking for nothing, not doing. So you really think the $500 was on principle of, I'm going to get something from sitting down talking to you while you making money off me? That's the point. And check this. The dude Adam was sitting down talking to, his name Stephan. He has 3.8 million subscribers on YouTube. Adam had like 4.2. So they separated by like 400,000, something like that. Graham made $2 million on his channel from the previous year, when No Jumper said he making $1 million a month. Why do you think that is? And I get it. Graham page is finance while Adams is entertainment, but finance is just as big on YouTube. So if that's not what separates them, and it's not the 400,000 subscribers or so. The difference between 2 million and 12 million. What else could it be? Oh, the special guests, the entertainers, the rappers. Think about it from a business standpoint. No Jumper, their product, which is the content, they give for free. So it's pure profit outside of a couple fixed expenses. And as a business model, you can't beat that. But you gotta tip your hat to Adam. He built $1 million a month business with, let's be honest, mediocre interviews. And what do the guests get? Exposure? I'll take cash. For example, Polo G did do an interview with Adam, and it had 750,000 views. How much you think No Jumper got paid from that? And what Polo G got? Exposure. How many fans you think he picked up from going on No Jumper? So I won't call it hate. I would call it artists and entertainers are starting to wise up. My last point will be what Polo G said, that artists and entertainers should get paid from certain platforms. And it's true, because of course, going to the Breakfast Club and talk show, you're not going to get paid from that. That's a whole nother metrics. But if you're going on a platform where they're making money directly on the views that you drive with your interview, it's no way that you shouldn't get a piece of it. And if the platform don't want to give you a percentage for, let's say, 6 months or so, cool, then give me a flat fee up front. But to feel that an artist, entertainer, whoever they is that go on there, they should get nothing but exposure. And even with podcasts, there are different types. Because say how Adams is set up versus Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan don't get paid directly off of views. He has sponsorships and he has the contract with Spotify. So an artist couldn't go on Joe Rogan and feel he should get paid, because Joe Rogan is not getting paid directly from the views of that. So Joe Rogan podcast will fall more into the Breakfast Club and talk show TV. But when you're getting paid directly from the views, it's no way that you should feel exposure that they're getting from your podcast is equal to the cash you're gonna make. That's crazy. But this is one man's opinion. Gather all the facts and formulate your own. Guys, let me know if I'm missing anything. Let me know if I'm looking at it wrong. Alright.